So in this video, we're going to be covering how to embed different videos from a couple of different platforms. So let's go ahead and get started on that. And we'll just use the PLI section as an example and sticking in some videos. Not this one. This claims map should not be in this PLI section. I guess let's go ahead and get our pages worked out so that we can go ahead and stick them there. We can remove that. There is no map planes, right? There we go. Now it's fine. Okay, so I guess we can start with embedding a YouTube video, since that's most of what we'll be using anyway. Okay, so we'll have to get our pages in there. Under views, we have none, so we can copy this chat one since it already has the basic format that we need. Put this in here, and we'll just start getting some of them in there. What's heart? T heartbeat. Like, I guess we have folders and two as well for these views. So I'm guessing that's what we did here as well. Yep. So let's add some folders and go ahead and get our pages worked out, and then we can start embedding different video platforms in them. Yeah, treasury. Okay, just those. I guess there's 110 in the old review. Okay. And the 110. Okay, so you can throw this heartbeat one in here. Rename this top part. I mean, just put heart key at the top. That way you can tell them apart. Okay, so when it comes to embedding videos, instead of using, okay, we don't have any previous or forward buttons that we need because it's just one page, right? But when it comes to embedding uh, videos, we use something called an iframe, this HTML element. And we have our class for our video container still, and we have a source for that. Yeah, I guess we can just throw it in, and this is within a div. And I guess we really need to work out our pages in there, but I guess let's just throw a bunch of them in a bunch of different places. That way we have them. So let's rename this one Treasury. All right. This one Tads. And this one just over the array, the 0, in case we want to add more to them. Okay. We'll just change the top of them. That way we'll be able to tell them apart immediately once we add them. So this is not going to be exactly like the site, but we're just using it as an example to show you how to embed all of the different videos. So for Heartbeat, we can use the actual one from the site. And yeah, I guess just copying it is fine, but really, I mean, the only thing that you need, right, to embed a YouTube video, if we just go to YouTube and go to It's like James Louis, but that's not it. This one has a shorts on it, but when you embed it, right? You really only need this video ID. Let me try getting another one. It's just a normal video. Just
Luke here, the Outdoor Boys.
so you see this one says watch underscore be equal, so it's a little different. But in both cases, the only thing that you need is the video ID, and you just need to make the link like this. It should be embedded, and then it should have the video ID basically, and that's really all you need to embed it for YouTube. So YouTube's pretty simple. There was some other stuff you see I had on there that I've been messing with. You can have preferred language and a load policy. There's probably some other stuff you can throw on the URL, but really we don't actually need that much, right? But okay, so let's actually get our pages worked out. So let's clear up some of the stuff so we don't have so many distractions. And we'll use what we've done in our about page to help us get through adding these. And we don't need like an extra. If you recall, an about, we have this extra thing to feed in all of our 110 pages, but we just have the one overview in PI, so we won't need that. But we go to the menu and about, we can look and see what we've done, and we'll just really need to import all of our pages and throw them in, and then we can just basically do it the exact same way. So let's go ahead and import all of our pages. We'll just take these two. There's not no special areas there. And go back to the menu, PLI pages. Okay, this one, let's call us overview. And this will come from PLI 110 0 underscore overview.view. And there's four of them, right? So we have our ads page, and this will be in the ads folder and ads.view, our heartbeat. Heartbeat folder, heartbeat.view. Screen here. Okay. So we'll need to throw this into our pages. This needs to be an array because it's not an array. So it's not like the other one, if you recall, that was an array of pages. This will just be one ads. And this should be in order, right? Let's go look at it. It's actually okay. Overview, the treasury, heartbeat, and then ads. The order that you imported doesn't matter at all, but might as well keep it consistent. Here, it definitely matters. Treasury. That's at the bottom. Don't need a comma there, but a comma on this one. Treasury or overview, treasury, heartbeat, ads. Okay. And then we'll need a place to put it. So should be just like that. Then our ion count cat. And we'll have to import our navigation bar. Don't think we need this menu index at all. Take that out. Don't need this other stuff. Okay. Okay, so let's see how see how that's working. How actually this one. See if something else is wrong. Okay, now looks like it's working. So there is some styling that we can add to this. You see how this is really square compared to our plier player, right? This is at least rounded. So we can add some styling to our iframe. Go ahead and just grab that. Where we say we don't want this white border on it. No white border at all. And the border radius is 10px. So we can go ahead and grab that. We can go throw that into our style. We'll watch it as it changes. We get rid of that, and now the border is rounded, and now there's no white borders, so it looks more like our plier one. And that is how you embed a YouTube video. So the only property that we really need to set aside from the source on here is this allow full screen, and that allows us to do full screen. And if we got rid of it and refreshed, we would not be able to do that basically. So yeah, there's other parameters, but that's really the only one that we need. There's like autoplay if you want the video to play automatically and stuff, but yeah, no, don't want any of that. So now that we've done that, we can go ahead and show how to embed other platforms. So we did YouTube, we can do TikTok, and we can use an iframe for all of these, and they're all kind of similar. Where you can just insert some of them. You can just insert the video ID. I mean, a lot of them you can, but yeah, some of the links, especially the Facebook one, is really long and ugly. But yeah, we can do one for TikTok, and if you go to a TikTok video and you go to the URL at the top, you can get the ID of the video up at the top. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty simple. So we could go ahead and just for TikTok throw this source on an R110. There it is, and now there's a TikTok video. Go to the treasury, do Twitch. Twitch is a little bit more complicated. Like Twitch has a video ID, but they also want you to put the domain of your website. In this case, we're just doing it locally, so it's just local host, but when once this website is up, it'll be M4A.0 because that'll be the domain. But there's also something else I would recommend putting on here. And I'll show you because autoplay equals false because it seems like Twitch will just play on its own if you don't do that. So treasury, replace the source. It plays on its own, but it's muted. But would just recommend this one instead. That way it doesn't just automatically play. And you can see it really just has an autoplay equals false at the end of the URL. So now it just doesn't automatically play basically. And for the last example, we'll be doing the Facebook and basically video ID as well. And can get the video ID for this similarly just in the URL on Facebook. You can throw that in ads. Yeah, this one is really long. And there are some other different options that I've seen. This one has like reel in it. I'm not sure if that means that if you can embed a Facebook reel or not a reel, but I have both of them work just like the YouTube short or not short. Because technically this is a YouTube short. But yeah, you can throw any ID in there, real or not real, and it should still be fine. So we throw this into the ads one, and now we have a Facebook video. I've noticed that the Facebook border doesn't really listen so much to the iframe styling. Um, but yeah, that's basically it as far as embedding different platforms. Obviously, when the website goes up, I'll mostly just be using YouTube, but we still have all these other options, and we have our Plier option. If you ever want to have your own video and self-host it, and then you can use AdSense. If you want to monetize your video, and I haven't really looked into that. I don't really have a need to, but if if Google gives me any shit, you have other options basically, right?
And I dare you, I double dare you, motherfucker.
So I will also include all of the different example strings and formats for embedding all the different platforms. But I mean, if you're in the future and you're on the website, you probably already know that this is here, so probably not even any point in mentioning that. But yeah. So, yeah, that pretty much covers it. So, I will see you in the next video.